am Rahul Chandegara from Degree Electrical Engineering Department, Dr. Subhas Technical Campus. Today's our video lecture based on DFT. So in previous video lecture we studied how to find W kn raised to 248. So endpoint DFT we studied. So this time we will start from the example. So we should know this table. Value of kn, w at raised to kn, n equal to e raised to minus j pi by 4 multiplied by kn, and the third column is value of the phasor. So we have to keep in mind this table for further example. Now we start from the example. Determine 2-point and 4-point DFT of a sequence. So here the question is x of n equal to un minus u of n minus 2. Sketch the magnitude of DFT in the both cases. So first we will obtain un. So it is starting from 0 to all the positive infinity, all the value is 1, and u of n minus 2 is shifted right side by the 2 points. So this first will be start from the 2. So whenever we minus this 2 signal, the overlap signal will be subtract and all its value become 0. So our un minus u of n minus 2 become only the first 2 signal. So this is un minus u of n minus 2 after subtract. So it is xn equal to 1 1. Okay, now we switch to our question. Determine 2-point DFT and 4-point DFT. So starting from the first 2-point DFT, so in that n equal to 2. So we have wn equal to e raised to minus j 2 pi upon n. In that we have to put capital N equal to 2. So W2 equal to e raised to minus j2 pi upon 2. So it become e raised to minus j pi. So now omega 2 kn, omega 2 raised to kn it equal to e raised to minus j pi kn. We know that n is from 0 to n minus 1 as per the DFT. In this case, the n is from 0 to 1 cause only 2 signal. Similarly, k is from 0 to n minus 1. In this case, the k is from 0 to 1. So only our signal is available on the value 0 and 1. So it is range is 0 to 1. So now the matrix wn w2 raised to kn equal to e raised to minus j pi kn can be written as n equal to, here we put n and 0 and 1, here we put k 0 and 1. So matrix will be omega 2. So we have to multiply kn. So 0 multiplied by 0, it means w2 0, 0 multiplied by 1, so w2 0, here 0 multiplied by 1, so again 0, and 1 multiplied by 1, so it is omega 2 raised to 1. So all threes are zeros and here is 1. So according to the equation, omega, after making this matrix, we have to look our table. Omega 2 raised to kn equal to e raised to minus j pi kn. So kn equal to 0. So omega 2 raised to 0. So it means e raised to 0. So it is value 1. So all the three's values are 1. And kn equal to 1. So is omega 2 raised to 1. Sorry, w2 raised to 1. So equal to e raised to minus j pi multiplied by 1. So it is e raised to minus j pi. So it is cos pi minus j sin phi. but the sin pi equal to always 0 and the cos pi equal to minus 1. So it value equal to minus 1. So putting this value in the matrix, so we will get w2 raised to kn equal to 1 1 1 minus 1. Now given sequence x of n equal to 1 1, in the matrix form it can be written as 1 and 1. So now DFT matrix is given by x of n equal to w of n multiplied by x of n. So it is 1. So here we put wn and here we put xn. So we have to multiply both the matrix. So 1 multiply with the 1, then 1 multiply with the 1, it is first row. Then 1 multiply with the 1 and minus 1 multiply with the 1, so it is second row. So 1 multiply with the 1 equal to 1, 1 plus 1 equal to 2 and 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So x of k equal to the 2-point DFT x of k equal to 2 0. For the draw the magnitude plot, we have magnitude equal to under root real part square plus imaginary part square. So in equation the imaginary part is not is 0. So the magnitude at k equal to 0 is 2 and magnitude at k equal to 1 is 0. So the magnitude plot is x of k. Now in this example we completed half portion, only find the 2-point DFT. Now it's time to find 4-point DFT. In that, whenever the n equal to higher value means more than 2, then the example is little bit very long, but we will find it. N equal to 4. So we have wn, so it is w4, so it is e raised to minus j2 pi by 4, so it is e raised to minus j pi by 2. Now wn raised to kn equal to e raised to minus j pi by 2 multiply with the kn. The range of k and n is from 0 to n minus 1. So here n equal to 4, so it is range is 0 to 3. So that's why I tell you, whenever the n value is higher, the matrix is very big. So here the n values and here the k values. So we have to find w4 raised to kn. So multiply by k and n value. So here the 0. So w4 raised to all the zeros. Here n equal to 0. So w4 raised to all the 0. Now 1 multiply by 1 it is 1, 1 multiply by 2 it is 2, 1 multiply by 3 it is 3, 2 multiply by 1 so 2, 2 multiply by 2 4, 2 multiply by 3 it's 6, 3 multiply by 1 3, 3 multiply by 2 6 and 3 multiply by 3 9. So we can find this matrix after multiplication of k value and n value. So we have to find w4 raised to 0, w4 raised to 1, w4 raised to 2, w4 raised to 3, w4 raised to 4, w4 raised to 6 and w4 raised to 9. So now using equation w4 raised to 0, it means e raised to minus j pi by 2 multiplied by 0. So it is e raised to 0, so its value is 1. w4 raised to 1, so it is e raised to minus j pi by 2, so it is e raised to minus j pi by 2, so it is cos pi by 2 minus j sin pi by 2, but we know the cos pi by 2 equal to 0 and sin pi by 2 equal to 1, so it is minus j. Now the next value w4 raised to 2, so it is e raised to minus j pi by 2 multiply with the 2. So 2 cancel, e raised to minus j pi. In that e raised to minus j pi, it means cos pi minus j sin pi. But we know cos pi equal to minus 1 and sin pi equal to 0. So this term will be cancelled and cos pi equal to minus 1. Now the next value, w4 raised to 3. So it is e raised to minus j 3 pi by 2. So it is cos 3 pi by 2 minus j sin 3 pi by 2. So cos any pi by 2 value, it is 0. And sin 3 pi by 2, so its value is minus 1. So minus minus will be plus. So its value is plus j. So according to cyclic property of DFT, so it will be repeat. So no need to find other values. So w4 raised to 0, it's same equal to w4 raised to 4. So it is 1. So directly we can write w4 raised to 1 equal to w4 raised to 5 equal to w4 raised to 9. So it is minus j. Similar way, w4 raised to 2 equal to w4 raised to, it will be cyclic property. So it will, here the suffix is 4, n equal to 4. So after 4 it will be repeat. So w4 is to 2, then 2 after it is 4 is 6, 6 after 4 is 10. So all the values is minus 1. Similar way, w4 is to 3. If 2-point DFT or 6-point DFT, then the n, after 6 values the cyclic property will be applicable. Here the 4, so it is after 4 value it will be applicable. So w4 is to 3 equal to w4 is to 7. Similar, w raised to 11 equal to plus j. Now we have to put all the values in our matrix. So all the 1, so w4 is to 0 is equal to 1 and all 1. After that minus j, minus 1 plus j. So we put all the values of w4 in the matrix. Now x of n equal to, we know the x of n, it is un minus u of n minus 2. So it is amplitude is 1 1. So we want the length of this sequence equal to 4, because it is 4 matrix. So it is obtained by adding the zeros at the end of sequence. This is called zero padding. So x of n or x of 4 equal to 1 1 0 0 after padding the zeros in the end of sequence. Now DFT given by x of n, capital X of n equal to wn multiply with the xn. So x of 4, it is 4-point DFT. So this is w of n and this is x of n. So now we have to multiply both the matrix. So x of n equal to, so first column is 1 multiply with the 1. Let me give you how to multiplication. So 1 multiply with the 1, so it is 1 first one. 1 multiply with the 1, so again plus 1. 1 multiply with the 0, so plus 0. So last 1 multiply with the 0, so it is 0. Likewise second row, 1 multiply with the 1 plus minus j multiply with the 1, then minus 1 multiply with the 0 and j multiply with the 0 and addition. So after doing the multiplication, we will get 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0, the first row. Second 1 minus j plus 0. Last, all in all the multiplication, last 2 is the 0. So we have to just check first 2 multiplication. So it is 1 plus 1 equal to 2. 1 minus j, it is 1 minus j. 1 minus 1 minus equal to 0. 1 plus j. So x of 4 equal to 2, 1 minus j, 0, 1 plus j. So this DFT sequence can also be written as 2 plus j, 0. So there is no imaginary part, so it is 0 multiplied with the j, 1 minus j, 0 plus j, 0, and 1 plus j. So the first term is k equal to 0, then k equal to 1, k equal to 2, and k equal to 3. So magnitude plot, the magnitude at different values is obtained as follow. So for k equal to 0, so we have k equal to 0, it means under root 2 square plus 0 square. So we have to check only the first term, k equal to 0. This term is k equal to 1, this term is k equal to 2, this term is k equal to 3. Individually we check under root the square of real part plus square of imaginary part. So k equal to 0, so it is under root 2 square plus 0 square. Similar way for other values. So k equal to 0, mod x of k equal to under root 2 square plus 0 square. So it is 2 square, it means 4 plus 0, and under root of 4 is 2. For k equal to 0, x of k equal to 1 minus j, 1 minus j. So 1 square plus minus 1 square. So 1 square is 1, minus 1 square is 1. 1 plus 1 is, it is root 2. So root 2 means 1.41. So k equal to 2 is 0 plus j, 0. So it is 0. Similar, x of k equal to 3, it is 1 plus j. So 1 square plus 1 square, so it is root 2 equal to 1.414. So magnitude plot x of k, mod x of k equal to, so k equal to 0, we will get 2 value. At k equal to 1, we get 1.414 value. At k equal to 0, we get 0. And k equal to 3, we get 1.414. So it is magnitude plot of 4-point DFT. So we studied 2-point DFT, 4-point DFT, and this type of example also ask 8-point DFT. So just look it out on the way. Now the next topic, in this section we will study some importance property of DFT. We know that the DFT of discrete time sequence x of n is denoted by capital X of k, and DFT and IDFT pair is denoted by x of n, DFT is capital X of k. Here n indicate the end-point DFT. So the first property is linearity. So x1 of n, the DFT is x1 of k, and x2 of n, DFT is x2 of k. Then the a1 multiply with the x1 of n plus a2 multiply with the x2 of n, then the DFT is a1 x1 of k plus a2 x2 of k. Here a1 and a2 are the some constant. So meaning of this property is DFT of linear combination of two or more signals is equal to the sum of linear combination of DFT of individual signal. The next property is periodicity. So if x1 of x of n DFT, endpoint DFT is x of k, then x of small n plus n equal to x of n for all n, and so it is repeat after n sample. X of n is repeat after n sample. So similar way, x of k plus n equal to x of k for all the value of k. So it is also repeat after the n sample. So it is called periodicity. So meaning of this property is DFT of a finite length sequence result in periodic sequence. The next property is circular symmetries of sequence. We have studied the periodicity property of DFT. Suppose input discrete time sequence is x of n, then periodic sequence is denoted by xp. P indicate periodic of n, then the period of x of n is n, which means after n the sequence x of n repeat itself. Now we can write the sequence xp of n as xp of n equal to summation L equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n minus L multiplied by n. So here the x of n, after repeat the 4 sequence, it will be repeat. So it is periodic. So after 4 it will be again repeat. So whenever we delay xpn minus 2, then all the signal are delayed by 2. So shifting of sequence, it is also periodic. So symmetricity, we have to graphical representation. The circular shifting of a sequence is plotted graphically. So here x of n, so here x of 0 equal to 1. For our example, just we take this example x of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, represent in the graphical method of circle. So x of 0 equal to 1, x of 1 equal to 2, x of 2 equal to 3, and x of 3 equal to 4. Now whatever we shifting, so it will be rotation and repeat it. So if we delay, then the x of 0 will be here, x of 1 here, x of 2 is here, and x of 3 equal to 4. So this is the x of n minus 1 circular way, and the delay is anti-clockwise in direction. So no need to write all the sequence in this form and repeat. So we will use the circle. So this is the, if circle advance by one sample, so it is shifted toward the clockwise direction. So here x of 0 is here, x of 1, x of 2, and x of 3, and then it will be repeat. So we switch to summary of circular property. So first is sequence, equation, and meaning. So input sequence x of n, plot the sample of x of n in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise means positive direction. Circular delay x of n minus k, shift sequence x of n in anti-clockwise direction by k sample. Circular advance, so x of n plus k, shift the sequence x of n in clockwise direction by k sample. For circular folding x of minus n, plot the sample of x of n in clockwise direction. Clockwise means negative direction. So I will show you the circular folding. So this is the circular folding. So x of 0 is here, x of 1 not here, it is here. So in clockwise direction, x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3. So it called x of minus n. So it is a folded version. Next, the circularly even. So x of n, capital N minus n equal to x of n. The sequence is symmetric about the point 0 on the circle. Circularly odd. So it is x of capital N minus n equal to minus x of n. Sequence is antisymmetric about the point 0 on the circle. So it is symmetric property. So next property is circular convolution. The multiplication of two DFT is equivalent to the circular convolution of their sequence in time domain. So here mathematical equation x1 of n DFT is x1 of k, x2 of n DFT is x2 of k. For the convolution x1 of n convolution x2 of n equal to the multiplication of x1 of k multiply with the x2 of k. So here n indicates circle, n inside the circle is indicates circular convolution. Let us the result of circular convolution of x1 and x1 of n and x2 of n be y of m, then the circular convolution can be also expressed as y of m equal to summation n equal to 0 to capital N minus 1 x1 of n multiply with the x2 m minus n of n. So here m equal to 0 to up to n minus 1. So here the term x2 m minus n of n indicate the circular convolution. Whenever we studied the example, we will understand more. So circular convolution using graphical method. Given two sequence, length of 4. So x of n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and h of n equal to 2, 1, 1, 2. So according to definition, y of m equal to summation x1 of n multiply with the x2 m minus n of n. So here we put the limit. So n equal to capital N equal to 4. So y of m equal to summation 0 to 3 x of n h of m minus n of 4. So now we have to draw x of n and h of n. So the first we draw 0, 1, 2, 3. It is x of n and 2, 1, 1, 2. This we draw 2, 1, 1, 2. H of n. So calculation of 1 by 1 we put n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3 for finding y of 0, y of 1, y of 2 and y of 3. So starting from y of 0, so it is n equal to 0 to 3 x of n h minus n of 4. So we have x of n already we plotted. Now we have to plot h of minus n. So here h of 0, h of 1, h of 2 and h of 3. So it is folded version of h of n. So now we have x of n in smaller circle and h of minus n is outer circle. So we will multiply everything as per our equation. So y of 0 equal to summation n equal to 0 to 3 x of n h of minus n. Now we will directly multiply by using circular method. So 0 multiply with the 2, 1 multiply with the 2. So this multiplication based on this way, for 0, for 1, for 2, for 3. So x of 0 multiply with the h of 0, x of 1 multiply with the h of minus 3, x of 2 multiply with the h of 2, and x of 3 multiply with the h of 1 due to the folding version of h of n. So after multiplication we will get y of 0 equal to 7. So similar way y of 1, so we have to obtain y of 1 by using equation summation n equal to 0 to 3 x of n h of 1 minus n. Now 1 minus n is the same as h minus n plus 1. So this indicates delay of h of minus n by sample 1. So we will delay h of minus n by 1. So we will plot h of minus n plus 1, and that we will multiplication as similar way in the previous. So here the inner circle is x of n, outer circle is h of minus n plus 1. So we will multiply x of 0 with the h of 1, x of 1 with the h of 0, x of 2 equal multiply with the h of 3, and x of 3 multiply with the h of 2. So we will get the y of 1, 0 multiplication 1, 3 multiply by 1, 2 multiply by 2, 1 multiply by 3. So y of 1 equal to 9. For the y of 2, we have to x of n multiply with the h of 2 minus n. So again we have to delay this h of minus n by 2 shifting. So this is h of minus n plus 2. So we will again multiply x of 0 with the h of 2. So whatever we shifted the outer circle and the point will be matched, then we multiply and we will find the y of 2, y of 1. So y of 2 become 11. Similarly we have to find h of y of 3 equal to x of n, h of 3 minus n. So this circle is delayed by 3 sample of h of minus n in the anti-clockwise direction as per our property. So now again we have to multiply this and add. So y of 3 we will get the 9. So y of m equal to y of 0, y of 1, y of 2, y of 3. So y of m equal to 7, 9, 11, 9. So this is the circular convolution of two quantity. Thank you.